Welcome to the Blah Blah Show. I'm Katerina Petrova, and we have some very special guests today. Welcome, everybody, Andrew Jackson. Woo! Hello, Katerina. Thanks for having me. So, let's get to the real stuff. Who is Andrew Jackson?
That's an interesting question. Andrew Jackson, me, is an American soldier and statesman who served as the 7th president.
Is it true that you lost to John Quincy Adams in the 1824 election?
Why, yes it is. But 4 years later, I beat him in the 1829 election. Then I created the best system.
What was that best system?
The Democratic Party, and it was what this country needed to survive.
What happened in the Democratic Party that made it so great?
Well, to start, I supported states' rights and slavery's extension into the new Western territories. I opposed the Whig Party in Congress on polarizing issues such as the Bank of the United States.
What's the Whig Party? I've never heard of it before.
It was organized in 1834. The Whig Party was this group of people who opposed me and all of my ideas. They supported tariffs, national bank, and federal aid.
Wow, okay. Thank you for coming. I'll see you later. Now, welcome Francis Scott Key.
Wow.
Hi, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. So can you tell me who you really are?
Well, I started out as a normal guy. I was an American lawyer and an amateur poet. During the War of 1812, I saw that our flag was still standing, and that inspired me to write the Star-Spangled Banner. Once I was done, it was just a poem, but then in 1931, it was made into America's national anthem.
Wow, that's awesome. What was the Star-Spangled Banner all about?
Well, the Star-Spangled Banner was about how we were in a difficult fight with the United Kingdom. Once we got through the tough fight, I noticed that the American flag was still standing.
That's great. Did you notice anything in particular about the flag as it was still standing?
It was still standing, and that's all that mattered to me. I was overjoyed.
Was the poem originally called Star-Spangled Banner?
Well, no, I believe it was originally called The Defense of Fort McHenry.
That's great. Was it meant to be a poem or a lyrical piece?
It was originally a poem, but it was later made into a song.
Thanks for coming. Later we'll have General William Hull. Now let's welcome General William. So, how's it going?
It's going good. How about you?
That's good. I'm good. So, how did you become a general?
That's a good question. Thomas Jefferson had first asked me to become governor. Then he later asked me to become general before the war.
What war was happening?
The War of 1812.
What happened that led up the war?
The War of 1812 happened due to a series of economic sanctions taken by the British and French against the U.S. as part of the Napoleonic Wars.
When did the war end?
March 23rd, 1815.
How did the American Army compare to the British Army?
Britain's military was the best in the world. Their soldiers were well equipped, well disciplined, well paid, and well fed. The Americans had tremendous difficulty raising enough funds to purchase basic supplies for their troops, including shoes and blankets. The British had also fought war far from home, unlike the American troops.
Wow, that's so different. Well, thank you, General, for coming, and thank you to our other guests. Well, that's all we have today for our show. I'm Katerina Petrova, and that was the Blah Blah Show. It's every day, bro. Peace.